We're going to continue on with the next 8 right here. Cincinnati Bengals picking next. Who could be the options there? I mean, you got to keep rolling with Jonathan Allen. Now we're on that Jonathan Allen train. You got to look at receivers like that. What do they have? AJ Green, who got hurt. Boyd. That's about it.
That's about it.
Receivers, got to look at those. Anything else here?
I think just defense in general.
When do we start putting Reuben Foster back up here?
I think here is where you can start putting him back on there.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll go here.
I don't think you got to just put him on there.
Just put him on there. He's an option.
Show him some respect. Yeah, he didn't test positive. He was just a little diluted. There's a clear difference between a little diluted sample. Maybe he had a lot of water or something.
Perhaps. Who's taking who?
I mean, I think Bengals here address the defense, and I think they take Jonathan Allen.
Jonathan Allen. It may not be the biggest fit, Jonathan Allen to the Bengals, but their defense kind of declined. That's what made the Bengals good, when their defense was great, and yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I don't think the Bengals defense was ever great.
It was top 5 when they were in the playoffs. Like
they were just dirty.
Yeah,
they're just dirty.
Dirty players.
Yeah.
I'm split here between Mike Williams and Jonathan Allen. Just imagine Mike Williams with AJ Green would be just ridiculous. Yeah, I'm liking that. Mike Williams is the pick for me.
Can I switch my pick?
You want to switch your pick?
I switched. You made that sound pretty good.
Yeah, Mike Williams.
Yeah, I'm switching to Mike Williams.
Wow, I was going to go with Jonathan Allen.
Sorry, Pete.
I was going to go Jonathan
Pack your bags.
So Mike Williams it is.
Pack your bags, Mr. Williams. You're headed to Cincinnati. Good old Ohio.
Now it's going to start getting tough. We got to remember who got drafted, who was left here, and the Bills are up next. Bills are another team in the market for a receiver. Honestly, the Bills could use pretty much anything.
Yeah. They lost some secondary.
Allen wouldn't fill a huge need.
I mean, they lost quite a bit of defense actually.
Yeah, and then you look at DBs. Are there any DBs worthy of this pick? You look at Conley. I don't know if I think it's a little early. Maybe a little early. So you look at Mike Williams is gone. So you look at Corey Davis, John Ross, Jonathan Allen. Is O.J. Howard considered? He's got to be considered.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's actually yeah. Yep.
Got to be considered there. I think now I'm at the point where maybe Allen isn't the biggest need, but he's just too good to pass. You look to trade back here. Somebody's gonna want to come up to get Allen. The Bills are a team that I don't think they have. They need more picks. Especially with the Saints being next. The Bills could use more picks because they have a lot of needs. So you trade back. This is what I would pick up the phones here, answer any calls. But I think with this situation, Allen is too good to pass.
I think that the Bills. I don't know. I think they should address the defense, but I think
they need a receiver bad.
You can't pass O.J. Howard up. I don't think at this point.
I
think your phones are going to be ringing off the hook at this.
For O.J. Howard, maybe, yeah.
For any like your phones are going to be ringing, whether that's for Allen or O.J. Howard, because you have the Saints next. The Saints. Imagine the Saints with O.J. Howard.
I think the Saints will go defense though.
Even if O.J. Howard's on the board.
I mean, they would consider it, but we're not the Saints yet. We're at the Bills.
Right. Okay.
So
hold on.
They have a huge need at receiver. Corey Davis, John Ross, not worthy. Honestly, I think they both could be worthy, but they're kind of have an injury problem. We don't really know with either one right now. So
we're leaving someone out right now.
Who are we leaving out?
Mitchell Trubisky.
That's true.
Mr. Trubisky, yeah.
Trubisky.
I like Trubisky.
Lobster biscuit.
You like Trubisky?
Yeah.
What about you? They have Tyrod Taylor, not a bad quarterback.
No, but I think the fact that he restructured that deal, I think that meant that he's there to stay, and I think he's gonna prove himself.
It's your choice right now. It's your choice.
I think it's more realistic to go take.
I want to hear if you can't decide, then go realistic. But I want to know your pick.
My pick. I would go O.J. Howard here, but I don't think it's a stretch to go after and maybe get a running back. 2-punch combo. All those good teams now, the 2-punch combo.
They have a couple guys.
Imagine Shady with McCaffrey.
So Pete's pick is Trubisky. Who is your pick?
My pick's going to be O.J. Howard.
And I was kind of between Allen and Howard. and thinking back to they need a receiver very bad, but there's not really a receiver worthy of pick. But O.J. Howard's basically a receiver.
He's the fastest tight end in the draft.
He's not the fastest, but he's going to be.
Speed?
He's going to pick up the game fast. Is what you mean there. So I'm going to go O.J. Howard actually. So that makes O.J. Howard the
Suck
pick.
it, Pete.
Okay.
Don't really see that in
Everyone's
mock
going
drafts.
against me.
I saw a mock where OJ actually went to the Jets.
Yeah, he can go. He can go that early. I guess it's realistic. We could have mentioned that a little earlier.
No.
No? Saints are next. Saints, I would think, go defense. Allen
Jonathan
Stone.
Allen, just circle him right now.
Can we just make it a
Jonathan
Yeah,
Allen.
gentleman's
circle
agreement?
out, yeah.
Jonathan Allen.
That's
Maybe
good.
another one that maybe doesn't really fit perfectly in that defensive scheme, but it's just he'll
just-
work.
yeah.
He'll make it work.
Even Reuben Foster, I think, would be an option here. If he's going to clean up his act, I think it's in New Orleans.
Oh yeah, it would be a great fit, but
I think Allen is the pick they're going to do. I think I would take Allen over.
honestly, if Foster didn't fail his drug test, I would take
didn't
Foster here
fail.
all day.
He did not fail.
Well, we're circling. We already circled Allen. He's the guy.
Browns just got a gift.
Browns just got a gift in their guy Trubisky.
Yeah.
But would you take Trubisky?
Yes.
You would take Trubisky?
Right now, yeah.
You would take if you were the Browns.
Yeah.
Like you're the new GM.
Yes.
You're,
We don't have a quarterback right now.
Who would you take? You like Trubisky better than Mahomes and Kaiser?
I would take Kaiser.
I'm not a fan.
You know,
I'm high on Kaiser.
And I would take Mahomes.
I'm
Oh my
on
God.
Kaiser. I'm high on
I'll take
Kaiser.
Mitchell Trubisky all day.
We're gonna write Trubisky down because that's the most realistic.
They got a gift. They already.
I love Kaiser's potential, but he's not worth the 12th pick
love
right
Kaiser's hair.
now. I don't think that the Browns maybe a year ago, take Kaiser because you're in full rebuild mode. The Browns may be decent this year. I think Mahomes.
They're winning the ship.
I think Mahomes could come in there and play right away. People complaining about his mechanics. I don't care about his mechanics when he gets the job done and
He's
does it
mechanic.
right. So Trubisky's the pick. Cardinals are next. The Cardinals.
Kaiser.
I'm gonna write Kaiser down.
Mahomes.
I'm gonna write Mahomes down.
Too. That could be a good pick.
I'm gonna write. We got Corey Davis
Yeah, I like that.
and
too.
John Ross.
Yeah.
You got. Who you got?
You got.
I,
Still left there.
It's hard to remember who's available.
maybe some type of defense here? At all? Do they address it at all?
They could. They lost some D linemen, I guess, but I don't know if there's a D
Reuben
lineman
Foster?
worthy of
What
the
if they
pick.
snag him there?
I don't think it
They
is it
snagging him for
realistic
lunch?
though. Conley, Gary.
I thought we're not doing realistic. We're doing what we would.
No, but we're writing down realistic picks, and then we're choosing from those because we can't just. If we weren't coming up with realistic picks, I'd be pulling
Your goalie?
my goalie left and right here. Gary Conley, the corner from Ohio State's getting a lot of buzz lately. Maybe he goes in this area possibly. So we got Kaiser, Mahomes, Corey Davis, John Ross, Gary Conley. Anybody else you guys like there?
I
No.
think that's it. I got my pick.
My pick's in that
My
group.
pick's locked in.
All right.
Pete, we'll reverse it here. Pete, you go
Am I
first.
going first? Going Corey Davis.
Corey Davis.
Fitzgerald's getting old. Michael Thomas, or what am I talking? Michael Floyd is not even on the team anymore.
He's drunk.
Yeah, they already have that small, quick guy in John Brown, so I don't think they're really gonna go John Ross.
You got two Browns,
Yeah, they got two.
two quick guys.
So I
Brown,
think
Brown.
And
Corey
Nelson.
Davis is the pick. I don't think
Well,
Kaiser Mahomes is worth the pick right now.
excuse me, Pete. You know who else is getting old? Carson Palmer. And I think that. Well, I know. Here, I'm gonna do this purposely just for Pete. I'm gonna take Mahomes because I know someone else at this table is gonna take Mahomes. That's why I'm picking Mahomes
We're
here.
working together as GMs and
Yes,
co-GMs. We're
right.
working together.
I don't think he's worth that pick. It's too early.
You got to
Here it
develop
is.
him in the
Here-
system.
What I first thought is like they don't need a quarterback right now. Why not get a guy that can get in there and help you right now? Because, I mean, the Cardinals can compete. But then you look at it this way: Carson Palmer. I think he's got one more year left. He's got one more
Tops.
year. Where do you think the Cardinals will finish this year? You think they have a chance at the playoffs, right? You think they're gonna find I know the quarterback class is supposed to be better next year, but are you gonna find where you pick later next year a quarterback that fits that deep ball system like Kaiser Mahomes?
No.
No.
Answer no.
I'm taking. It's tough though because I like Mahomes better than Kaiser right now, but you get in
I'll
there.
take either of them. Whatever one you're taking, I'll
Yeah.
take.
But then you get in there and you have Kaiser sit for a year behind Carson Palmer. It's tough decision. Tough decision.
No, I think that developing him under Palmer is a very good idea, whether that's Mahomes or Kaiser. That's a good system and a well-coached team that you can develop a good young quarterback under.
It's
whatever
tough.
quarterback you choose, I choose because I just think they addressed the quarterback issue. I would address the quarterback issue.
I can't. Mahomes is better on my board overall for every team, but then if you go team by team, then it's going to look different. And I think, I don't know. I think if they were choosing between the two, I think they would choose Kaiser, but I like Mahomes too much to let him go. So we're going to go with Mahomes. He comes off the board pretty early here. Eagles pick next. Eagles, I think, even though they picked up some receivers, Alshon's the main one. He's only got a 1-year contract, so you still got to keep receiver open as a need. Would you guys agree?
Yep.
So, Corey Davis, John Ross. Then we start looking at Dalvin Cook and McCaffrey possibly.
Right.
They have a couple running backs. No premier.
Yeah, but Sproles is kind of getting up there.
No, Ryan Matthews kind
Injury
of
prone
and fumbles the ball a little bit. So Dalvin Cook, McCaffrey, a guy that I don't think will go here, but I think he fits the system perfectly, and I'm high on is Kamara, the Tennessee running back. Probably won't go here, but I would think about it.
He's got some nice hair.
Joe Mixon is worthy of the pick skill-wise, but he's not going to go here, so we ain't gonna write him down. But you want to know what the Eagles' biggest need is? It's actually cornerback. So I'm going to write down Garyon Conley.
Yes.
But is he the best player out of those?
No.
Yeah, I don't think he is either. Here, biggest need, corner. Second biggest need, probably is receiver. But I'm actually going with the third biggest need, and that's running back. I'm taking Dalvin Cook. Too good. He's a top 10 player. Can do everything you ask him. Just be a good guy off the field. Be a good guy.
Be a good guy. You're gonna
Never
tell him
found
that
guilty or anything.
Yeah,
right.
But
there's
a lot of people who aren't found guilty. That should we jump into that?
No, we're not jumping into that. This is long enough segments here.
All right, I'm gonna go Corey Davis.
Corey Davis.
Oh man,
him and Elshot would be scary. But
I'm gonna go Skeezer.
I wanted to go Garyon Conley.
No, you got to pick between me and Mar here.
Why do I always have to do that?
All right. So, but the fans, they got an idea if you were mocking, if you were GMing who you got. But now, since it's a tiebreaker, and I don't know which one's more realistic, you got to pick between. Yeah, why has it got to be between Corey Davis and Dalvin Cook?
Because we said it first before he did. It's not my fault he's soft-spoken.
I wanted Garyon Conley.
I actually think the least realistic is Dalvin Cook because of his off-the-field issues. So let's decide between Corey Davis and Conley. That's up to me then.
We're going to Conley.
I don't think Conley's that far off from Marshawn Lattimore, so
we're going Conley.
I don't think.
I think it's a little early, but he's a good player.
Circle him.
A little early, just a little bit. So the Colts are next. Colts, running backs. Frank Gore, hell of a season, but he's getting old.
Yeah, that's true.
You think?
You think?
And the Colts pretty much can use anything on defense.
Anything, anywhere, except for quarterback.
I think they'll be okay receiver. They'll take receivers, not in the first round.
What about Tack McKinley?
Tack McKinley would fill a need, but it might be a little early. But I'll write down Tack just because you said it. Reuben Foster. This is where I'm really... Yeah.
Sorry about Reuben Foster's there.
Getting some hand signals.
No, I was doing the T.Y. Hilton dance.
Okay. So we deciding between... They need an offensive lineman, but do any of you think an offensive lineman?
No, I think they go running back here. I would go running back here.
Possible.
I'd go running back.
You're high on those running backs over there.
I'm high on the running backs.
No, because Frank Gore's getting up there, and I think that put Cook under Frank Gore. That's a great mentor.
The more realistic running back at this spot is McCaffrey, just because Dalvin Cook's out the field issues. But I would take.
But under Frank Gore.
But I'm taking Dalvin Cook.
I'm taking Dalvin Cook.
I'm taking Dalvin
Cook. I was gonna take Reuben Foster. Just
get out of here.
Best available player there.
He is the best available player, but
he's a little diluted.
Diluted.
I'm a little scared. As a GM, I'm scared about that.
You were arguing for him before.
No, I didn't say he didn't fail. He's just a little diluted. That's a key word.
Key word is diluted. You guys out there, fans of the draft, remember that when you hear Reuben Foster's name,
he did not fail.
He was just
a little diluted.
So Colts, please consider him. But Dalvin Cook's a hell of a player.
Okay.
Ravens.
I already know the pick here.
Ravens. Options for the Ravens. We look at the receivers.
Yeah.
Davis and John Ross.
Yes.
Running back could be an option.
They just signed Woodhead. I don't think it's an option.
Yeah, but he's not like a full-time running back.
Yeah, but he's not their starter.
Yeah, Dixon's suspended for 4 games. I
right.
guess it's not too long.
Yeah.
But I just think it's possible.
It's possible, but I don't.
I've seen mocks of them taking offensive linemen. Again, I wouldn't take an offensive lineman this high. So
my option's already there.
2 receivers.
I might be showing my hand a little early.
Yeah. Which one would you take?
First one.
Corey Davis.
Corey Davis.
I mean, I would really have to consider both of them, but since you guys already said Davis, we're going Corey Davis as the pick.
Give him the Flacco.